getting out of the old habits of not preparing food and just putting yourself last all the time, or putting other people ahead of you. That was the hardest thing for me, and it probably took me like 5 weeks to
Before
finally
you said it to them.
yeah, and that it was okay to take the time for yourself to make sure you had everything prepped and ready to go, and made that a priority, and that it was okay. I also learned the biggest thing, that how important a support group is. I think as a strong woman, you think that you can do pretty much anything if you set your mind to it. And I think I underestimate the importance of accountability and a support group. And that was the biggest eye opener for me in these 10 weeks, is to have a support group, of a small, close group, where you're accountable. Because if it were just me, even on your big site, it's so easy to relapse because you don't have friends that you're accountable to, and you don't want to do something that's going to let somebody else slip. I know that's a big thing for me. So if I were to slip, no big deal. I'm just going to be back at it the next day. But what if what I did, made Judy slip, or Linda slip, or Christine, and that I just couldn't stand. And I made a commitment. And I think that's a big thing. So that, to me, is the advice that I would give, is find a group like yours where it's loving, but there's also accountability too. So.
And there's no judgment.
And there's no judgment. Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It all kind of led up to it. Like, it's too hard. I'm too tired. I don't know how to do it. Which just led to overwhelming. It's overwhelming. And so, and like I said, when something's overwhelming, I just freeze and don't get anything done. And in this, I had you guys to help me push me through. I have to tell you, in my mind before we spoke, I was like, okay, I'll listen to what you have to say, but my answer is no.
How scary is that for me?
And then as I got to talk to you, and the amount of money where it seems like it would be a lot, I had just spent $300 plus another $300 on a naturopath for 2 months that did nothing. And I knew intuitively what she was telling me was garbage. And I think I shared that with you. And I was just at my wit's end, because I just didn't know where to turn. And everything you said was spot on. And you're just, there's just something about you that is comforting, I don't know how else to say it. And just very nurturing and inspiring at the same time.